You have reached the DUP helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
You know what, lady? I think it's about time you introduced yourself. I feel like we're, starting a real relationship here.
I'm not telling my name to some dirty bioterrorist. You might have name control powers or something.
Just search!
Spent the better part of a year in Curtin K in the corner of her cell, curled up in the fetal position. She might be a badass laser beam throwing conduit now, but back then, with no drugs to keep back the demons, a loud voice was more intimidating than her. That was all part of Augustine's plan. Break her down, train her, then break her down again. It was sad as hell. When I saw Fetch's escape on the newsfeed, I had to fight to keep from smiling.
Please don't hurt me!
You got a problem here?
What's that all about? Huh?
reached the DUP Helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
Yeah, hi, I was just wondering if you had any plans tonight. I know this great billboard that's been recently painted over. It's quite lovely.
You are infuriating. You stay right there. The DUP is on the way.
Ooh. It's just too easy. Maybe there's a career for me in sumo wrestling.
There was this girl at Curtin K, Celia. Apparently Augustine had brought her in before there even was a DUP. She was our first prisoner. She'd been kept in this prison for so long she didn't remember what it was like on the outside. When she learned she was going to be transported to a different facility, she didn't take it well. Curtin K had been her whole life. She could have handled it totally. She couldn't believe that. The day before transport, she killed herself using a broken body. It was the saddest, most unnatural thing I'd ever seen. When Augustine saw the body, she just stood there. No emotion. She told me and another guard to clean it up and get ready for the transport.
Hi, you have reached the DUP Helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
Yeah, pretty soon you guys are gonna run out of billboards for me to tag, so not sure who I talked to about that.
You need to stop this. You're only hurting yourself. And admittedly, dozens of DUP agents.
I am never gonna get tired of this.
You should have seen how pissed Augustine was when she realized you'd been drawing power out of those core relays. She had no idea anyone could do that. She immediately ordered a recall of all of them, including the tracker drones. However, your little stunt on the Space Needle made it difficult, if not impossible, to communicate that to everyone. She stormed out of the command and went over to the storage where we keep the tracker drones in the hives. I could hear her banging and shouting in there. She was trying to drain the power from it, like you did. Must be something special with your abilities, because she didn't come out of there more powerful. Just more pissed.
Found a bioterrorist.
Hi, you have reached the DUP helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
You will not believe.
Mr. Rowe, knock it off!
He wasn't quite right when they brought him in, but what Augustine did to him, it's amazing he can still carry on a conversation. I often wonder what her plan was, why she was putting him through so much pain and suffering. The only conclusion I came up with was that she was training him for a mission. But a mission for what? I'll never know. The military came in and he was one of the first conduits shipped out. Whatever his mission was going to be, couldn't have been good.
Should've ducked!
Hi, you have reached the DUP Helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
You know, pretty soon you guys are gonna run out of billboards for me to tag.
Oh, fine. Have it your way.
All right, lady, bring it on. You guys are getting me into good shape. Booyah!